Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Sofia Rahmani, and on this occasion, I represent my research team, namely Mr. Yusuf Durrahman and Mrs. Eva Kuzaifa from the Information System Department, Syarif Hidayatullah State Islamic University, Jakarta. I'm here to present our research paper, and the title is Transactional Quality, Relational Quality, and Customer Loyalty Aspects in Transactional E-commerce. First of all, this is the abstract. This paper is focusing in e-commerce, especially transactional e-commerce, and we want to make some model to measure the quality of the transactional e-commerce. As we can see, the keyword is e-commerce, transactional quality, relational quality, customer loyalty, and three-stage loyalty. The introduction. Quality is an important component in a business, coupled with the context of equality in e-commerce will be a determinant for a customer in choosing an online store subscription. As an additional service for the e-commerce site, online transaction capability has been integrated to the existing solution, and in the end, there is a transactional e-commerce category. Researchers try to integrate the success model by exploring aspects of the construct of transactional quality, relational quality, and customer loyalty. The objective of this research first is knowing the aspect of transactional quality, relational quality, and customer loyalty in accordance with the object of the research, which is transactional e-commerce. And the second is proving that the transactional quality is an important aspect in transactional e-commerce. The last is developing a research model that can measure the quality of transaction, relationships, and customer satisfaction in transactional e-commerce in the future. So this is the object and construct definition. The first is the object. Transactional e-commerce, called e-commerce, consists of buying and selling services or product or electronic systems such as computer networks and the internet. And the first construct is transactional quality. Is interpreted as an evaluative response of consumer or customer to their shopping experience. High transaction quality facilitates the formation of cognitive loyalty. And the second construct is relational quality. The concept of relational quality comes from research in the field of relationship marketing. From an online consumer perspective, relational quality captures previous interactions and especially future expectations of online vendors. And the third construct is customer loyalty. Customer loyalty has been recognized as the most important assets for retailers who fight in an environment of intense competition. This is our proposed research model. We developed a model from the three-stage loyalty. The first stage is cognitive, that represented by transactional quality. In this stage, the features of this stage is perception of superior quality and features the e-commerce. We have 5 variables on this construct, including the e-service quality, e-recovery, service quality, and electronic payment quality, perceived value, and perceived trust. In this construct, we have 4 hypotheses, and second stage of this model is affective stage, that represented by relational quality, that have 2 variables, that is customer satisfaction and commitment. In this stage, the customer having emotional connection between e-commerce. In this stage, the customer is open to switch, not in the higher level of customer loyalty. And the last is cognitive loyalty. In this stage, the customer already have a commitment to be loyal at the e-commerce. In this construct or customer loyalty construct, we have 2 variables, that is word of mouth and repurchase intention. About our proposed model, the research model was developed from the research model of Fang et al. 2016. The research method or construct is taken from the 3-stage loyalty with cognitive, affective, and cognitive stage on customer loyalty. And the novelty of this proposed model is e-payment quality, because the transactional quality is not including the e-payment quality. So this e-payment quality is a new thing because there are not many studies that discuss these factors. Therefore, researchers take this variable to find out what extent payment quality can affect e-commerce customer satisfaction and loyalty. So this is the variables definition of the model of transactional quality. We have 5 variables that include e-service quality, e-recovery service quality, e-payment quality, perceived value, and perceived trust. And then the second construct, relational quality, that is customer satisfaction and commitment. And the last is customer loyalty with two variables, word of mouth and repurchase intention. This is the method of our research. We're using quantitative method with statistical analysis. We're using PLSM and Smart PLS 3.2.8 for the tools. And this research used a questionnaire with indirect distribution via Google Form, and the sample technique used was purposive sampling, and the respondent of this research is customer of e-commerce, is the beauty e-commerce in Indonesia named Sociola. Measurement of respondent opinion using a Likert scale with 5 choice options. Next is the result analysis. At this stage of the analysis, the other model is test, which consists of 4 tests: individual item reliability that can be seen at the outer loadings column, and the second is internal consistency that we can see at the composite reliability column, and average volume extraction or AVE we can see in this F column. The last is discriminant validity that we can see at cross-loadings column. Overall, based on the result of the measurement model analysis that has been carried out, all of them have met the requirements of each testing stage, which outer loadings value above 0.6 and F value is above 0.5, and their composite reliability is above 0.6. Overall, our model results are accepted. This is the continuous of the table, and this is the implication and discussion of the research. The first is the implication or findings of this study, a model of measurement of transaction quality, relational quality, and customer loyalty in transactional e-commerce. And the second is the need for research related to what factors influence customer loyalty from e-commerce, especially transactional e-commerce. And the success of an e-commerce depends on keeping customers who shop online at their stores and closer relationships with their customers. And e-commerce often faces challenges about how to retain customers because the cost of moving to e-commerce platforms is relatively low. Transactional e-commerce itself has a characteristics where there is an online transaction process that involves money. And the conclusion of the research is this model was developed based on 3-stage loyalty model. The proposed model of this research is aimed at specific object, namely transactional e-commerce, consisting of 3 constructs with a total 9 variables, and the new proposed model is tested with PLSM analysis with acceptable other model results and worth to be used for further research. And we have a recommendation for future research to imply this research model directly with the transactional e-commerce or marketplace. Either can make a comparisons between 2 different e-commerce objects on the same basis so that it can be seen whether they have the same effect or not in each relationship. Thank you for your attention. If any question, I will try to answer it carefully. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.